Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for Saturday night, August the 22nd, 2026, for the lower 48 United States. We're going to be looking at the current severe thunderstorm warnings and watches and flood watches and warnings and watches in the lower 48. Thank you for joining me on this August 22nd, 2026 edition in the lower 48 for severe thunderstorm warnings and watches. We're going to start off in the northeast here. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Center and Clearfield counties, of course. This is near the State College area. This is 1-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds indicated on the radar here. Once again, if you're coming up Interstate 99 through State College and Bellefonte, you want to definitely heed these warnings here in Clearfield and Center counties there for gusty winds, straight line winds. This segment here is bow echoing out, as you can see, and those are great winds and hail up to 1 inch there. So just want to be on the lookout for that. No rotational values have been given so far with these two cells here, signatures, but they are producing heavy straight line winds between 60 and 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1 inch hail with this for Center and Clearfield counties. A tornado is possible with this cell still, even though no warnings have been officially issued by the National Weather Service or anything. You still want to be careful coming between Clearfield and State College and Bellefonte and those areas on Interstate 99 for this heavy rain showers that are about to come into the mountain areas here now. We do have severe thunderstorm warnings continuing in Tennessee, Cumberland County, 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust here for this storm here that's just south of Crossville, Tennessee here, and down in the Tennessee, eastern Tennessee here, heading toward Knoxville area. So you want to be careful there if you're on 40 and those particular areas as those storms move through there as well. Mississippi, Lafayette, Panola, Yabashua counties, 1 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. This affecting Water Valley, Coffeyville, Mississippi, Batesville, Mississippi, just south of Sardis, Mississippi. Heavy rain continues in the Mississippi Delta here, just south of Tupelo as well. Bonneville, north of Tupelo, Bonneville, Tupelo area, raining up there as well. And this all be pushing east toward Muscle Shoals and the Shoals area of Alabama as well, and digging southeast along Interstate 22 out of Tupelo there. So just watch out for that. Little Rock is also getting some showers here. Conway and Little Rock, so if you're coming along 540 there, be very careful there in Little Rock area here. These cells are producing 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is in Little Rock. National Weather Service in Little Rock, Arkansas has continued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Perry counties and North Central Saline counties is canceled. So it's just East Central Perry County here for this warning here. Severe thunderstorm is located over Pinnacle Mountain State Park or near Mamill, Arkansas, moving at 30 miles an hour southeast, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This moves into the Little Rock metro area here in the next 10 to 20 minutes. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings out west in Colorado. Logan and Weld counties, 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. This is in the rural eastern Colorado here with its border with Wyoming here, as you can see, the northeastern corner there, when you're leaving Cheyenne and coming to the southeast there. So this little cell here is going to continue for the next Colorado for the next 4 minutes, and that expires soon here. Virginia, city of Norton, Russell, Scott, and Wise counties here in Virginia, in western Virginia here in the mountains here. 3¼ inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with all these cells here through Cumberland and Wise and Big Stone Gap here in western Virginia here in the mountains here. As you come up 77, be careful, or 64, be careful through West Virginia and Virginia mountains here as all these storms continue to advance to the southeast here into Virginia. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Dickinson County, Virginia. 3¼ inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We have that also for, like I said, Norton, Russell, Scott, and Wise counties here in western Virginia. All this in the mountains, moving through the West Virginia Turnpike and Virginia mountains there up 81. This could be a rough ride there tonight. Kentucky continues with severe thunderstorm warning for Harlan, Leslie, Letcher, and Perry County. Same thing, 3¼ inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, straight line wind gusts with these cells. South Carolina as well, Beaufort, Charleston, Colleton counties up 95. You want to be careful here. US 17 coming out of Beaufort, Port Royal, Johns Island, Paris Island. These storms here mean business here. Even in Ridgeland and Hardyville, coming up 995 there in southern South Carolina and the Low Country. You want to be careful. These storms mean business. They're producing heavy rain, heavy wind. This goes on for the next 17 minutes in South Carolina for Beaufort, Charleston, and Colleton County. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts observed, straight line winds here, and you can see the warnings extending up in Seabrook, Edisto Beach. Folly Beach is into Hanahan. You're getting in some rain, probably up 26 there and 526 there. As we continue to watch those cells as well. Looking out west, continuing Idaho, severe thunderstorm warning for Brigham, Bonneville, Butte, and Jefferson counties here in Idaho. And this for 3/4 inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Considerable damage and threat here. This is just northwest of Idaho Falls here. You want to be careful here. Atomic City, you're included in that warning as we continue to see these warnings come in here by the National Weather Service. Now, we have one warning in Nebraska, Cheyenne and Kimball counties. This is 1.5 inch hail, a little bit bigger, almost 2 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. You can see that purple core right in there. That's where the hail corridor is at here. And this is unfortunately in a rural area of southwest Nebraska, almost with its border with Colorado. So towards Sidney, Nebraska, be very careful there. Those storms will continue to impact your area as we go through the evening here and afternoon here as well. We have a bunch of flash flood warnings in Pennsylvania with these heavy rains, South Carolina, Ohio. All of these last about 15 minutes to an hour here as well. And in Virginia, West Virginia, the Virginia mountains here, about an hour and 30 minutes that will continue to make its thing. And then we have a special marine warning on Lake Erie here, just north of the Cleveland, Mentor, Ashtabula area here. For these cells, there could be some water spouts possible here. So if you're coming along here on Lake Erie, just to the north of Ashtabula here, so if it's on thunderstorm capable of producing water spouts is located 12 nautical miles north of Fairport Harbor, moving east at 25 knots. Water spouts and wind gusts at 34 knots or greater is possible. So be very careful here in this area here along the Lake Erie shoreline as well. And then we have another special marine warning in the tropical Atlantic, in the Atlantic here, from Folly Beach down to Paris Island here, South Carolina. Once again, these storms are going to be coming off here, bringing wind gusts at 34 knots. So small craft could be damaged. Higher winds and higher waves here from Edisville Beach, Folly Beach, down from South Santee River, South Carolina, up to Savannah, Georgia, out to 20 nautical miles. You want to be careful there and take some precautions there with those storms that I showed you in the low country of South Carolina and in the Georgia Sea Isles to Savannah. Now that's what we pretty much have going on here. As I zoom out here, you can see most of the severe thunderstorm warnings in yellow have been up and down the East Coast and in the deep South, and then the flash flood warnings have followed likewise there, followed suit with the heavy rain. The central part of the country is pretty clear, and they'll be getting a nice break tomorrow in Chicago with some rain showers, but they'll get a nice break as far as the temperatures are concerned in the Midwest and out west as well. And then you can see most of the other places are clear as well. There's been a Weather Guru update for Saturday night, August 22nd, 2026. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Have a great weekend. Blessings.